Most people agree that SML's had a lot of great and memorable songs, whether they be iconic or just give off that nice feel of nostalgia. Now I'm gonna rank them all because why not, you know? The SML wiki is pretty crazy with the things it considers songs, so I went with, well, the criteria for something being an actual song. I'm gonna split every song up into these categories and make my way up to number 1. Also, people have opinions, remember that. So let's get started. Yeah, because making a song about your dead dad is hilarious. No, it's not. This song is so annoying. I literally have PTSD from 5th grade when people would not shut up singing this song. It's kind of like a stereotypical TikTok song, but it's not enjoyable. At one point, I said that this song was better than Jeffy's Why. I actually really take that back. This song is obnoxious. I actually really didn't like this one. And it's a Toad song. Yeah, pretty surprising. Someone convinced me that this counted as a song, and despite being short, it's actually not terrible and it's probably my biggest guilty pleasure on the list, but I can't really rank it higher. Just a pretty weak Toad song in my opinion. Okay, this song really isn't that good and it's probably the most overrated SML song, but the reason it's not lower is because it seriously slaps when sped up. I'm not kidding, go check. I don't really like this one, although it's not bad or anything. I just don't really like the tone of the song all that much. But did you know Bowser was in this? This song is actually really charming to listen to, but it's still just Junior saying the same thing over and over again. I really wanted to put this one higher, but it's the same problem with the Corn Dog song. It's just Black Yoshi saying the same thing over and over again. But this and the Corn Dog song aren't meant to be like amazing songs and just side songs, so it's not a bad thing. Classic, if only it was longer. Also no homo. I think there was supposed to be a full version to this, but honestly I think if it was longer it could be better. But again, this isn't supposed to be like one of those songs. Pretty guilty pleasure. Mainly just a decent Toad song. I don't know what else to say. Even though the music video is a minute, it takes 30 seconds for it to start. But the second half is very good, and if the whole song was like that, it would be higher. Wait a minute, Cody's not supposed to be hunky? But for real, I think the second half gets more boring after a while. Even if the song isn't that good, I think it's pretty good for what it is. It's just supposed to be a fun, cute song for Luigi's Mansion. This song is from the second SML video that I fully watched, meaning this was my first song. And for that, it was pretty decent. I really liked the lyrics. Too bad there was Chef Pee Pee torture involved. Havoc, don't kill me. This song is kind of overrated, but it's still pretty decent. Also, if you're wondering, the reason it's not higher is because it just was Junior naming slogans and it got boring after a while. The first half was a bit boring, but the second half really brings things into high gear. Also listen to this.
Okay, if you don't give it back, punch you in the face. What's my fish taste like? I'll give you a taste.
That's pretty much the only personality Joseph gets nowadays. Again, don't have much else to say, but it's the last Toad song that's only decent. Also, we're now in the section of songs that I actually consider to be good. The trio each have a good part in the song, which makes it good. Also, big note. CSM Logic complains about something being too short and too long. What a bad YouTuber. Not as good or as memorable as Tito Come Outside, but a very fun and nice song. Honestly, if this was a theme song for a real show, I would switch channels so fast. Even though this is actually a pretty great and nice theme song. A good song and one of the better ones from Toad's album. That ending though. Alright, this song is good and well written, but what is it with Toad and songs about peeing? Oh, for God's sake! Even if this isn't even in the top 20, I really like Precious. It's nice to listen to and I really like the lyrics, even if they can be repetitive. But Tyrone carried the song, one of the classic SML songs. It's a tad bit overrated, but still one of the better Toad songs. Instant classic. Will listen to whenever I've lost motivation with homework. Oh wait, that's every day. This song is so good and Lavelle's acting in the music video makes it even better. Also, this is another song that has pee in it. If I could use one sentence to describe this song, it would be weirdly charming. To the point where it works, and Logan's voice cracks in the video actually feel kind of right in it. Also, we're now in the top 21. Yeah, it's not top 20. These two are pretty much tied. One is a really good Black Yoshi and Shrek collab diss track on Toad, and the other is also really well made and signifies Toad's transformation into a rapper. It's actually pretty effective since Toad's one of the only SML characters to gain and actually keep development. Take notes, Jeffy. Okay, so since I didn't count Can I Borrow Some Money from Scooter the Rapper as a song, I wasn't going to count this, but LaBelle actually made the song regularly. It's pretty catchy and has a nice flow to it. Don't let the fact that this isn't in the top 10 blind you. The song is a blast and probably the second most iconic song on the list. Imagine if Logan remade this song and replaced the lyrics with lyrics that match them being mad about Nintendo suing them. Okay, but seriously, this song is pretty good. This is another case where the song would be better if it was longer. Personally, I think this is one of the most underrated SML songs. I really like the chemistry between Tyrone and Juju, and it isn't as repetitive as it might let on. I think I'm gonna randomly blast this song in someone's face when it's their birthday. Okay, so for the longest time, I thought it was Ray Cheesy in the tub with Toad instead of Bubbles, and years later, I'm glad I did. But yeah, this song's amazing. The reason it's above Happy Birthday is because it's longer and has more coherent lyrics. Another instant classic, and a Toad song that's unlike any other. The lyrics actually fit the tone of classic SML really well. This is probably the most underrated SML song. It's so good, and it proves that Logan can actually make good songs. You can have your opinions, but this is the best live-action SML song. When I started listing all the SML songs for this ranking, I wasn't sure whether to count all 4 of these as separate songs or one song, but I think they're equally as good, because it would have just needlessly dragged the video along. Amazing songs, and all 4 of them have really good camera angles. The quality of the music videos are also really good, and I love the lyrics. If I had to pick a favorite out of them, it would probably be Chef Friend, but I think they're all equally good. This song is so incredibly messed up, but actually sounds good and genuinely my guilty pleasure on the list. I actually feel guilty for putting a song that's literally called Wanna See My Pencil, let alone centering around my least favorite SML character in my top 10, but this song is actually really good. While Why is very basic and just Jeffy randomly saying stuff, Wanna See My Pencil seems like it actually has a lot of thought put into the lyrics. And they didn't almost get arrested for this one. This song was apparently made back in 2014, which actually makes sense since Toad's in the music video and the fact that the food in it actually looks good. But seriously, this is probably the most charming song to listen to on the list. The combination for the song that they always use for Chef Pee really helps. Also known as just because the song is in my top 10 best doesn't mean Chef Pee's new job isn't a bad video. For what was supposed to be a diss track against Jeffy, this song is really good. The lyrics are super coherent, and Toad just really sounds like he's rapping. It's way better than Wine, even Wanna See My Pencil, which actually came out a year after this. Okay, this song pretty much proves that Toad's a better rapper than Jeffy. But really, this song is really good. It takes away some problems that other Toad songs have, like the lyrics, and gets rid of them. This is most people's favorite Toad song, and the essential Toad song to get into at first watching SML. This has always been one of my favorite SML songs, and I can't say I blame myself. It's just a really great song about Chef Pee being sick of the way people treat him. The only reason this isn't any higher, honestly, is just because the next ones are flat out better. This is probably the 3rd most popular SML song behind Why and Hop Hop, but honestly, it still holds up really well. Everything comes together from Toad's lyrics, Ray Cheesy's lyrics, the beat, and honestly, I think I might have memorized Ray Cheesy's part. I legit listened to this song and Milk and Cookies back to back to determine which one's better, and ultimately I decided this one. It's so underrated, and the lyrics are probably the 2nd best out of any Toad song. Okay, to be honest, I originally had this song at number 6, and what was I smoking? This song is so good. Like, how did I ever have this at number 6? This just adds to the charm of Black Yoshi and the Birds, and all the lyrics are so good. Like, honestly, this is an easy contender for number 1. But, there's one Toad song I didn't rank yet. One that's mysteriously absent from this list. One that not many people remember. And that song is... Patty Cake is a song that not many people have heard of since it's exclusive to Toad's iTunes album and is only available by actually buying the album. But in my search for every SML song, I found this one, and wow, this is so amazing. It's to the point where this is literally my favorite Toad song of all time. I almost can't find a single thing wrong with it. The lyrics are perfect, the beat is perfect. Like, oh my god, this song is holy. I sim for Patty Cake. Like after this, go watch it because it is most likely my favorite Toad song and SML song of all time. Wait, why is it not number 1?
So, Logan never uses his old characters in major roles like Shrek, Tony, Woody, or even Toad nowadays. And this will most likely never happen again, especially since Logan got a cease and desist letter from Nintendo, saying that he can't use the Nintendo characters in his videos anymore. So he has to use the puppets. This is a huge change for Logan, and it means several people's favorite characters will never be used again, at least as plushies. This sucks, especially since Nintendo has some justification behind doing this, and several people believe times were better. By before they mean back, way back. And in 2009, a certain song was released that I would listen to and love 6 years later. That song is...
SML save Princess Peach. SML save Princess Peach. With a little help from Mario and Luigi. We're gonna step on Bowser, call up Toad, capture flags and collect the gold. If you want YouTube and Nintendo, then that's the Super Mario Logan show. Let's go.
The Super Mario Logan song. This is the peak of SML songs. It represents nostalgia for not just people who love old SML, but for SML fans in general. It's charming, the lyrics are great, and the music video itself is amazing. Now whenever I listen to it, for me it means that SML may never be the same again, but we still have the better years to look back at. But even then, we should be happy that those years happened and that this is the end of an era. Maybe this new era will have some good videos or maybe some bad. But the best we can do is hope that there's a bright future ahead for the channel. Wow, that was deep as f***. I don't think I've ever expressed that much emotion over an SML song. I don't even center my channel on SML. This is the only SML video I'm gonna make. Anyway, these are my opinions. Do you agree? Disagree? Mix of both? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.